Hello everyone, my name is Jess Brunton and welcome back to Minecraft. We're going to jump back into the 1.17 world we were playing before. And this time, I think work on some villager breeding? Breeding. And also say hi to everybody on the server. Which there's 5 people, including us. And Rusty is here, Seth and Michael. And I don't remember who Sci-Fly is. Several of the people on the server are new to me. Several are friends of mine for a while now. Ow! Caleb, I guess. What a deal. What is that? Successfully trade with a villager! That is on point for this episode. So, what I would like to do is set up a villager breeding system this time. I was just looking at a video by a guy called Waddles. If you haven't checked him out, I highly recommend it. He is rapidly becoming my go-to source for Minecraft related knowledge. And he was sharing an idea on how to breed villagers automatically, which sounds interesting because our next step in gearing is, now that we've gotten a good fortune pick, we can mine diamonds, but the diamond armor we want to be able to enchant, and enchanting is the real problem. Getting diamonds isn't an issue, but enchanting them is. So, for getting high-end enchantments, we need villagers to trade with, basically, is what it comes down to. And that is why I would like to set up a villager breeding operation. Do we not have glass? I'd like to make a, nice looking area. Get some dirt, get some cobble. I figure we'll start by preparing... Do I have food? No. Let's put these potions away. Where's the food? Carrots will be useful. I actually want those for the farm. But I don't want to eat them. Can we just eat beetroots? Yes, we can. Okay. That will be our food supply for now. Just because I can't be bothered to get a better food supply at the moment. All of this can be harvested as well. Actually, maybe it is a good idea to, Oh, wait a minute. I'm holding 40 baked potatoes. Well, that makes things easy. Let's go ahead and harvest and replant the potatoes while we're here. Why does my nether portal take me on top of the nether? Michael was saying something about messing with an on top of the nether portal before. I wonder if he screwed somebody up. Or Seth, maybe? Yeah, the portals are too close. That is hilarious. Just inadvertently going through your portal and discovering... Or going through your portal and discovering that it has been messed with to go to the top of the nether. That's got to be very confusing, actually. Ooh, steak. Oh, and there's a little bit of glass. Probably not enough. Unless we use glass panes. Actually, with glass panes, maybe this is sufficient. I'm just going to assume that's sufficient. And cook some more of these potatoes. We actually have a lot of potatoes now. Alright. Let's just go start setting up an area. I'm going to have to do this a bit piecemeal because I'm going to have to kind of figure it out a little bit as I go. But, somewhere over here, say on the other side of this pond, and on this kind of level with the farm, let's dig some of these trees. Also, I realized that before we were talking about whether or not there was any way to abuse the tree capitate, and I don't really feel like it's abuse per se, but I did work out something that had not occurred to me before, which is that when trading with villagers for emeralds, one of the best trades you can do, I think, is the stick to emerald trade. Because that just involves gathering a bunch of logs, turning them into sticks. You can do it pretty easily. And the tree capitate is going to make that significantly easier than was originally intended. Not that that's an issue, but it is something worth noting. Again, like Sam pointed out, it still costs you like durability on your tools, so it's not like it comes for free. But it takes what was already probably the most efficient way of doing things and just makes it that much better. All right, somewhere around here, I think, is where we want to start building. I actually need a bucket, a hoe, a composter, I think? Composter? How do we build that? A composter is just some slabs, which is just a bit of this wood. Let's do that real quick. Excellent. And then we'll put away these slabs somewhere. And the other thing I need is a bucket for water and a hoe. I had like 3 buckets. Here's a hoe. Bucket? Did I put it downstairs or something? Oops. I do not see it. Am I going to have to spend 3 more iron to make another bucket? Can I not has bucket? I'm just going to make another one. Iron is decently available at this point, and it's only going to get cheaper from here on out, so... And, to be honest, you really can never have enough buckets. Buckets are one of those things that just... You can always use more, somehow. So, the basic idea is, if we put a... like a water source there... Oh! I forgot, I wanted to get some glowstone. That's alright. We put down a temporary block, we'll put the composter above the water. Now, the composter is used by players to turn living matter into bone meal. But the other thing that it can be used for is it's also the job block for villager farmers. And villager farmers can work a field automatically, which is the field that we're making here now. Which means that when we're gonna have a little building here encompassing 1 farm field. It's gonna have a villager working on it. Hello, welcome to the stream. It's gonna have a villager work, or 2 villagers in this. There will be 2. Let me try this again. There will be 2 villagers in this building. One of them is going to be a farmer working with that job block, and he is going to get food from the farm and continuously feed the other villager. The other villager, it doesn't really matter what he is, as long as he's just a villager. When they have enough food, they will breed and they will produce a child. And we're going to use a trick in order to make sure that they can't get out, but the child can and will get out. And then the child will be funneled into a inhumane storage chamber, a jail cell, where it will grow up, and we will then be able to take them out one at a time via like a minecart and escort them to individual cells where they will be given a job block and forced to work for the rest of their lives in that cell. Now that I think about it, this isn't exactly the most humane thing, but it's going to be a remarkably efficient way of organizing our villagers. Better than last time, because last time we tried to make like a little artificial village. It was just an absolute mess because they were all over the place. How do we want to do this? There's going to be a door there. So I'll just build some cobble here. This doesn't have to be the prettiest build. Is this... How high is this going to go? 3... Actually, this is probably one pane too many. We'll probably just build across the top of this in cobble. Like so. And then... Somebody's going mob hunting, so I guess we don't want to skip the night. I'm not going to worry too much about making this look fantastic. I'm kind of copying the build that I saw Waddles do, although I'm not going to copy it like exactly the same. But I really liked what he had going in that video. So I'm going to make something very similar. I don't remember it well enough, though, to be able to copy it entirely. Let's go ahead and get some torches down inside the building. Just to, at the very least, prevent mob spawns in there. We're also probably going to want some torches around the building. We've already got a zombie trying to eat our brains. He's not exactly going to have an easy time of that while we're sitting up here, but... Just get lights. This would probably be a little easier from the ground, but I want to get the lights on and then continue finishing off the roof. That side we might dig out a little bit to make everything even. And I might want to harvest a few more of these trees around here. Beyond this, I really don't remember what the roof before looked like. Do I want to just make this a like, pyramid roof? Sure. Why not? It's very, very basic. We might not even do it all the way. Maybe we'll just build up a couple levels to get the idea. And then maybe at this point we'll just sort of fill it in. And we'll put torches on the corners here to make sure the roof is well lit. Perfect. We have a little box now. I think it's time to go to the ground as well. I would like to get a glowstone block to put on top of this. But we'll deal with that in a second. The hell is that? Oh no! Baby zombie! So let's just continue digging the rest of this out. We could even get the carrots on the grow in here, because we brought those. And there should be something like 81 field spots, and we only have 64 carrots on us. So might as well get those planted so they can start growing and provide the rest of the carrots to fill this field up. Like so. And we'll need to go back for some more materials, obviously, so we'll get the extra hoe then. Alright, good. Let's maybe clear just a little bit of space to see what's going on here. And hopefully not, like, accidentally excavate the edges of the house that we just built. A skylight. I don't have the right glass for a skylight. But that is an interesting idea. For a door. Am I out of stone? Did I use exactly all the cobblestone I had to build this so far? Oh, and I screwed up and missed a spot as well. That's interesting. The door is going to be a little bit unusual on this design. Seth just suffocated? What are they arguing about? Seth is apparently having some housing issue. Maybe we need a homeowners association. Do we need a homeowners association? Yeah, so the door... I don't know him very well, but Rusty nominates, what is it, Caleb for president? So I'll second just because it's Rusty doing the nomination. I'm sure Rusty has his reasons. So over here, what we're gonna do is we're actually no. Thank God. I forgot for a second. Again, I thought mob griefing was on, and so I got very upset for a second. Is this right? Is this right? Is this wrong? Where exactly do I anchor this thing? Is it supposed to go there? Maybe. So the thing about these, oh God. The thing about these trapdoors is apparently, even though they're solid blocks, and they appear that way to us, to villager AI, they do not look like solid blocks. So villagers won't be able to tell that they can't actually walk here. And they'll just walk right in, like I just did, and get trapped just like I did. Down here, we're going to have a system to, like, carry the villagers away using water and stuff. I'm not quite ready to set that up yet. That's going to be like a final step. And then out here, we're going to have beds that they're going to try to get to and fall down. But because this top trap door is here, the adult villagers are going to think they can reach the beds, but they can't. The baby villagers are also going to believe they can reach the beds. They can at least get under this top door, but they're going to fall down where the bottom door is. And then fall into the little cavern where they're going to be moved into their holding cell. That's going to be some ways that way. And I'm not sure exactly how far I'm going to push it, but I'm going to try and push it away a little bit, just to try and stop any interference in the spawning from happening. Alright, what do we need now? I want to get that glowstone, a hoe, a little bit more cobble, and then I think we're going to be pretty good. We should also be lighting up this area, just to make it a little bit safer. Cobble. I'll probably have to make a new hoe. And then, get some wool. We're gonna need at least 3 beds. So let's get 9 wool. And then I will go ahead and make like a crafting bench and stuff over there. I'm just going to get this kind of basically working, and then worry about the rest. I should actually have not filled this up with dirt. So we'll put the 3 beds here. And then we'll have a little extra space over here. And we'll make this walkable in front. Eventually, we're going to want to put a piston and a block over here, maybe, to make this toggleable on and off. And let's see. I do not need a Lily of the Valley. We'll just replant that over here. Let's put down the crafting station. About, let's see, if our wall is going to come out here, and we're going to have 3 beds in here, we can put a crafting station here, and a double chest. I just like making all of my chests double chests. There. So that can store just excess stuff. Like this hoe. Which will come in and fix the ground real quick. There. All of this is nice and hoed. Oh, I forgot the glowstone. We'll have to go back for that. What extra stuff can we dump here? I'm just going to dump some saplings, apple seeds, and just random crap for a second to make space. Alright, let's make the beds next. 1, 2, 3. So the villagers should come for these beds. Oh, the hoe can go in this chest as well. So we'll build like a little front room here. And this is where the actual door will go. I don't want to pay these guys wages. That's not the point. We can have free labor here. I kind of built the rest of this out of cobble. So I probably want to do the same just to keep the aesthetic going. I could make a couple gaps here for some panes, I guess. So then we'll build the actual door here. Fill these holes with panes. Put in some lights to prevent spawns. Maybe we don't want lights against that wall. We probably don't want lights. I don't know if lights will interfere with the beds. So we'll build them on the opposite wall from the beds. In Minecraft, there are free things. They just require overcomplicated systems in order to realize them. Down the cobble there. A little bit more dirt in front to give kind of a porch area. Like so. It's not exactly pretty, but we can terraform and improve this area later. Maybe build like a little square in there. And let's build an actual door to keep this area safe-ish. And put lights on the front of the building as well. There we go. We might even do the pressure plate thing here, too. To automatically shut the door behind people. All right, the inside of this is pretty well done. We may need to break it a bit in a minute. Because the next step is to actually get the villager. Which is we're gonna need to get 2 villagers. And the best way to do this is a boat. Let's see. Excuse me for one second. Okay. So, now we need to actually find villagers and bring them back. That is going to be our next goal. Oh, a couple people are leaving. There is a village near spawn. Trigger spawn. Alright, I'm at world spawn. I guess it's not where we were. Oh, somebody built the path. I just noticed that. Ooh, fancy. Very fancy. Very nice. Very premium. Oh, I think I see it in the distance already. Man, it is like directly on a cardinal direction from spawn. I wonder if villages generate in a grid pattern in the overworld. Because a lot of things like strongholds, or not strongholds, now I'm doing it. Nether fortresses do. So, maybe. Alright, can we kidnap a villager? Is there somebody unemployed we can take? Ideally, somebody unemployed. 2 people who are unemployed. These people have been intentionally blocked in here. Can I take a couple villagers from breeding from this? Or should I find a different one? Dang, Seth just left. Oh, here's Caleb's home. Good God. Oh my... Is this... This is that house that they were talking about yesterday? Oh my God. This is amazing. Are these striped logs? Just birch logs. Oh my God. I just found Caleb's house. I think Caleb's sci-fi. Oh my God. This birch mansion is amazing. This is an amazing house. This is gorgeous. I wish I could build something like this. Oh my God. Alright. Well, suddenly my builds feel very inferior, and this is just an amazing nether portal pedestal as well. Although, I'm not sure about it being built into the grass like this. That kind of bothers me a little bit. Alright, what do I want to do? Okay, it is his. Sci-fi. So he is Caleb. Good to know. Oh, bamboo. Seth did say he had some bamboo. I'll take a little bit. Oh, X ran out. That's not good. I feel like it's okay to take that. I'm pretty sure he gave me permission to take that before. And it grows back. So I haven't, like, stolen anything that isn't going to be back. Why is this? I was going to be like, I'm not holding seeds. Why is this chicken following me? And actually, now I see something buried in the mountain. What is this? I've never been out this way to explore, so I haven't seen what other people are doing. Is this the start of a home? Someone just built this. It's a cool looking entrance, but it doesn't actually go to anything yet. Hmm. All right, well, it's too bad that I didn't ask. Before Seth left. Oh, these things are annoying. I'm gonna go bigger home. Why am I suffocating? What? All right, 148.36. 148.30. What Y level was I at? Well, this isn't good. Where the hell did I suffocate? $69. 147. 69. 36. 147. 69. 36. 147. 69. 36. Get a wooden pickaxe. 147. I'm standing right where it said I died. It bugged out and took all my stuff. What the hell? What? Hang on. All right. I need to we have in our Discord a at Minecraft OP role. So I can message all the mods on the server. I think the teleport home ability bugged out and I died and lost all my stuff. What do I do? When I use slash trigger home, it just gives me a black screen and I suffocate in a wall. But my coordinates are correct. And when I go there, none of my stuff is present. Well, this isn't what I wanted to have happen today. Fortunately, I do believe that all of my stuff... I've got everything on recording. Trigger home. Let's try digging. It took me to the nether. Wait. It took me to those cords in the nether. It was, what? 1476936. I think Seth is on his way. Let's try digging up. Caleb had a point that my stuff could have been pushed to the surface. Alright. Try this. Let me just make sure. I've got... Wait, there's stuff here that's not mine. Is this... I've got my pickaxe. Missing, though? Yes, chest plate missing, though. I mean, that's not a big deal. Let me try to... Oh. He brought all loose items in the nether. Oh, I see. Oop. There's still eggs. That explains Nautilus shell. It's not mine. What is mine here? Just kind of going through it. Oh, I never did remake my axe, so that's not a thing. My shield, the bamboo. I had the glow ink. Did I have glow ink on me? I don't think so. I had the bucket. Maybe the pork chops. I doubt it. But, you know, whatever. Probably the cobble. Okay, I don't have anything I shouldn't have. I probably didn't have black stone or basalt or polished black stone. Shroom light. kind of want to take the shroomlight, but I'd feel bad about it. Okay, stuff in the chest is not mine. I got everything but my chest plate. Why did my spawn switch dimensions? Is it broken? Oh, thanks. We don't know. Okay. It's happened to 3 people. I see. But spawn works? Okay. / trigger spawn. Yep. I'm back. Thank you. Probably. To have. But if it's broken like that... Although, I could reset my home and test it again. Maybe it's a one-off per person? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I just hate to see it go, but it might be for the best to remove it. Yeah. Well, also, since you're here, can I take a couple villagers for breeding from your village? Or do I need to find a different one? Take a couple villagers. At least this gives us an opportunity to ask him. So I'd hate to have to find a different village, but we may need to. I wonder if we check. Do villagers spawn on a grid? Maybe what we should do... I don't know if I have nitwits at the moment. I think a nitwit is maybe a villager that doesn't have a job. I'm gonna plant some of this bamboo. And then put the rest in the chest. Hey, Sachi! Welcome to stream. You just missed me getting teleported into a wall and suffocating because of a bug. That was scary, because I nearly lost everything. Fortunately, one of the admins, Seth, he helped me out. So, we seem to be good. But, we can no longer, apparently... We used to have a teleport command that could just take us back home. Seems like it's dangerous to use now. So, maybe avoid using that in future. How are you doing? This is not modded, but we have, like, some data pack stuff going on. I don't fully understand it, to be honest, but there's, like, some command block wizardry on the server. And there are some client-side mods. So you'll notice, like, there's, I have JEI. We have, like, a small pack that was put together by Seth, actually, that people can optionally use. The server itself is vanilla, so you don't actually need any mods to play on it. Some people on here probably aren't using mods, but for those of us who want some quality of life things, there's a few client-side stuff we have, which enables things like chest sorting, like that, which is amazing. That wasn't exactly the great use case example, because that chest was already mostly sorted. But there was a slightly better sorting example. And right now, what I want to go do is find a village. Oh, my boat. Oh, I lost my boat. Alright, well that's fine. I don't really care too heavily about a boat. I can make another one. This bowl might not have been mine, actually. But that's fine. I'll take a free bowl. It's just a bit of wood. Alright, what I would like now is a map. I should have some ink. I gathered a little bit of ink. No, this is not a public server. This is just a server that one of my friends is running. Matt. He is hosting this, although I don't think he's actually played on it yet. And so, there's like 13 of us or something on this server. How do I make a map? To JEI! The data pack is not downloadable that I know of. Seth just kind of packaged it up privately and sent it to us. Because, you know, he just whipped it together. Okay, so take some that don't have jobs, basically. Alright, well maybe we don't need a map then. Maybe we just wait. Maybe gather up some food. Oh, I lost my XP too. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's harvest the farm and get a bunch of, like, spare food. And then maybe we can go steal something. Yeah, JEI is an item searcher mod. It is super useful, yeah. I mean, it's less useful in vanilla, I guess, if you're really familiar with it, because, like, Sam doesn't like it. He thinks it's a cluttered mess, and he's just not into it. And then, you know, he says, well, it's just vanilla, so I know all the recipes. But for someone like me, first of all, I don't know the vanilla recipes. Like, the composter. I built a composter earlier as a job block for a villager. I would not have known that. I'd have to have gone and looked that up on the wiki or something. I could have potentially looked it up in the in-game browser, but I don't like the in-game browser as much. JEI is something I'm used to from playing with modded, and it's very fantastic. It is certainly more useful when you're playing with mods where there's, like, thousands of things, and you need to be able to look up chains of, like, what leads into what else, but... You know a lot, but not a lot? Yeah. I know only the basics. And then once it gets to, like, advanced villager breeding stuff, that's where I get completely lost. I hope we can get that restored. So they have now apparently fully disabled. We had a thing that allowed us to set our homes with like a slash command and return to them. But that's what just got me killed a minute ago. So apparently my death was the straw that broke the camel's back and caused them to just remove that feature for the time being. Until hope maybe they can get it sorted out. Oh yeah, you're just about to get started too, huh? Yeah, well, yeah, those things are quite useful. I guess they can manually be gotten up. I'm not sure which ones... Let me see here. I can tell you that mod is roughly enough items. Which is probably the main one. And then I've got some of our resource packs turned off. And there's some other things that I don't really know what they do. Not really sure that they're a very big thing. Personally, I feel like the biggest one is that we've got going is roughly enough items. That's the item searcher one. So if you want to look that up and download it. That is what it is called. Yeah, all of my XP is actually gone. They're complaining about temporary, like, little bugs and things that make it so it's temporarily gone. Mine is legitimately lost. I could ask Seth to restore it, but I don't want to push it and be trouble. To be honest, it's not that big a deal for me to go ahead and just, like, get my XP back legitimately. So I'm not going to bother asking for that to be admin. In fact, I wouldn't have asked him to replace my chest plate or anything like that. Pretty much everything in my inventory is fine. The only thing I would have asked for them to replace is my pickaxe, which I don't know if... I guess you probably haven't seen this, but look at this pickaxe I've got. I made this pickaxe last night. I'm very excited about it. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Diamond Pickaxe. This was from enchanting 2 different pickaxes with level 30 enchantments and putting them together. That is the best thing I own, and it is undoubtedly the best pickaxe on the server at the moment. You know, I just realized, because I've built so very close to spawn, we still have the slash command for returning to spawn, which is nice. And so... I can actually... I'm the only person on the... Well, I guess it's also not that bad a run for, like, the people who've settled in this village. But those of us who are close to spawn, we can just use /spawn, even though we can't use /home. Oh, the name of my pickaxe is Ogawa Tomomi. That is the name of the bassist for a band called Scandal, which is my favorite band. So... And she's Japanese. It's a Japanese band. And that is why I went ahead and wrote the name in Japanese. That is, as it originally appears. No, I didn't want to eat the bread. What? I was mindless. This bread is for villagers. The baked potatoes are for me to eat. Let's go see if any of Seth's villagers have bread. And if they haven't, we'll go ahead and, like, feed some extra food. Where were the villagers? They were over here. I brought breeding food. I am learning Japanese, yeah. And I have been... Channing Dims? Oh, changing Oh, changing dimensions hides it. He's telling them why the XP thing. Oh, this is how he gets in and out. I see. I'm going... I like the way in and out with the ladder. What is that sound? Is that iron golems? Oop. Ah! There's a baby! There's a baby. How do I extract said baby? How can I extract said baby without messing everything else up? I have a boat. I wonder if I push the boat up against the wall where it's stuck, if I can like snap it through the wall. That would be hilarious. Have a boat, no leash. Oop. 2 for 1, lol. How do I... Let me first push them out. And then I'll worry about everything else. Come on, can't I just like push it? Oh, trapdoor. That's not a bad idea. Is there a crafting bench in here? No, there's not. Oh, we got him. Nice. I'll just take this back. I don't want to clutter up his house. Excellent. Pushing this is going to be a pain. Can I set up a second boat? Oh god! Help! Help! Oh god! Oh no! Oh. Alright, well, let's try and get one of these in a boat. Trying to... No. I made a mistake. Oh. I was trying to get them into separate boats to take back. Maybe I should have pushed to a minecart instead. What is this dumb solution that Seth speaks of? Oh! I wasn't expecting him to, like, teleport them. Hang on. No, no! No, no, no! Oh, crap, crap! Oh. Got one, the other isn't here. Wait. Ah. Alright. I will have to take them back one at a time. Oh, this is gonna be an issue, isn't it? Oh, this is gonna be a major issue. Alright, well... let's start by putting a path here. And then... I can get them both into the water. Like this. Somebody has a house over there. Alright. Sorry. How did I get hurt when I got inside that block? It's a bug? Probably, yeah. A new bug? I don't know. I feel like getting stuck in the ground when you're doing things with boats and moving around is just a given that that's going to happen. But I'm not sure. Oh god, why am I stuck? See? Moving around is just very difficult in this game. Alright, well, we have 2 baby villagers in boats. That's good. And they'll be adults by the time we can get them back, I imagine. Hell, they'll probably grow old and die by the time we can get them back, I imagine. The way I envision doing this is now by, like, connecting up canals. What is the best way by water to get back? I hope they're not going to despawn. I'm guessing they probably won't. The way back is this way. There's that, like, water island back home. Is this river... does this river eventually lead back? Did I push them into maybe the wrong body of water? Let me go on a journey to try and figure out the best way. The worst part is other people have built in those areas, and I don't want to mess up their stuff too badly in order to be able to make this happen. Once I get closer to my own home, I can terraform freely without worrying about it, because it's my land. I can do what I want. Alright, so this side of the river doesn't really go anywhere. But basically, if we can get them back to this island over here, then we're golden. So the real question is, does this river lead all the way back? And I have a bucket. Perfect. Okay, I don't have to go back for a bucket. That means I can do some water manipulation. It looks like this river is What was that? Oh, it's a horse. I thought that was a llama for a second. Okay, continuous river, confirmed. So we just need to get them over to this river, which is going to require building a canal and a bridge somewhere. Oh, why is moving villagers always such a pain? There is actually a bridge over here. It's not a very tall bridge. Does this connect the bodies of water I need it to connect? It might, actually. Oh, no, oh, crap. I don't have a hoe to fix that. I'll just have to make a crafting... Or, well... Yeah. I would feel bad about leaving a broken crop. Put a workstation here. Get some wood. It's too bad they built everything here out of birch. And, like, all of my wood is dark oak. Because I come from a different biome. So the villagers are over here in this body of water. We need them over in this body of water. So ideally we need a bridge... like, here? Man, I really wish I'd pushed them off the other side now. Rather than making a permanent bridge that, like, mars the landscape, what I'm gonna just do is... I'm just gonna dig a canal here. And then I'm gonna have to fix it behind me. That's fine. And easier to do in 1.17, I think. Because they've changed the way making paths work. So, just sail these boats out here, like so. And then I'll plug up this hole. And be very careful not to lose these villagers. Because if I do, oh my god. After Seth gave me so much help. Some of the grass, we'll have to wait for it to grow back on its own. But that's okay. And replant the sugarcane. Boom! Once that grows, the grass and the sugarcane goes back, this will be good as new. And now we have moved these villagers. Now the real question is, can I sail quickly through here? Probably. But, you know, I really don't want to risk it. So, I'm gonna just really quickly smash this bridge. And I will, again, fix it once I've got both of them through. It'd be nice if this bridge was a little higher for boat traffic, but... Oh, God. I got scared there for a minute that I accidentally went underneath the portion of the bridge I did not want to go under. I'm not going to modify their bridge to accommodate boat traffic without permission, so... I'll just temporarily break it and restore it. That's the better way to go for now. Okay, I think it was like that. Disturbingly, I have a piece left over. So I guess it went there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's probably about right, I think. Now we'll take this guy over to spawn. via the river. And then we'll go back and get the other one and drag him over. And then once we're at spawn, then we're finally in an area where I can actually, like, terraform and feel alright about it. Because spawn is at least a communal area. So, as long as I make it look nice, it doesn't really matter what I do to spawn. And I don't, like, interfere with anything of a practical nature. And then I can... So, basically, my idea is I'll build a water-level canal from the spawn island through the mountain to where my house is. And then I will begin panicking about how the heck I'm supposed to raise them to the level of the... Oh, God, he grew up and scared me. They grow up so fast. Then I'll start panicking about how I'm supposed to bring them up to the level of the building where they're going to be breeding at. Man, this is an ordeal. But at least we have the villagers. I'll feel better when they're safely put away behind walls, where they can just stay protected from enemies forever. Oh, that's interesting. The other one grew up, but this one didn't. I guess there must be some randomness to it? Or maybe it's that it ate food. Maybe the other one ate some food. Or I guess it may have been born first. This one might be about to grow any moment. Because come to think of it, there was initially only one when we first checked. So unless I missed the other one, he might have been born after like an extra minute. I'm just like watching him, half expecting him to pop up to full size at any moment. Yeah, we're gonna need to use pistons, I think, to raise them to the appropriate level. Alright. The next question is, where does this canal want to go? So we need to move him to that building over there. Is that pond? Is this pond at water level? Maybe. Is there a straight line I can connect between the water over here and the pond? I don't think so. But I can probably connect a diagonal. Which is going to be a little uglier, but... Sure. Yeah, this is the correct level. Alright, let's just start digging a diagonal here. It's not going to be pretty, but I can fix it up later. I'm just mostly concerned with getting those villagers as soon as possible. And I need to dig this more carefully. So this block has to be empty. So we'll dig this way. And this is going to have to be a 3-high tunnel for boats to be able to pass through properly. And it's going to need to be significantly wider. But I'm going to worry about just breaking it through initially. To just kind of see where it comes out. Oh, and then, of course, we have a cave that complicates things. And has monsters in it. I'll just fill this up to pretend that this is a solid wall here. At least it makes digging the roof there a little bit easier. Do we have spares of these tools? Yes, we do. So that's going to mean we don't need to go back home. Here we go. This isn't too long. The caves in the previous series were much longer. That I had to dig, like, in the desert. So this is where we're going to come through. And I'm not sure exactly how wide it's got to be. But I'm guessing something on the order of this. So I'm going to dig this in a little bit. And then let's come get these villagers and bring them over. I'm a little concerned because it's nighttime. This is awkward. This is not actually wide enough to walk around, so let's dig the tunnel this wide. And let's go get the other villager, and I'm tempted to just kind of break, or seal in the backside of the cave until daytime. Because, like, I hear skeletons and things. I do not want these guys to have anything bad happen to them. Alright, let's dig this cave a little wider to be able to get out. There we go. And now I'm just going to seal this up. This seems to me the smartest move. There we go. Now we'll start digging the tunnel back. From here. But now, these guys are safe. Safe in their not so comfortable corner at the back of the cave. We are almost there. Just get rid of that for good measure. Okay, let's keep digging this cave deeper. The monsters I hear actually might be in the cavern that we dug into. Or hole, I guess. Cavern is a bit too optimistic. It's just a tiny opening. This is going to be a very wide canal. Just because I was trying to dance around those guys and needed extra space to walk around. But this is going to be way wider than it needs to be for these boats. And then we'll go ahead and fill this up with water and everything. Just go ahead and make it decent. Just in case. Maybe now we'll eventually turn this lake into a harbor. Just so that everyone's homes are connected via transportability. I don't know what utility that would have, though, in a server where we can all teleport around to each other's bases. That's kind of the sad thing about having the ability to teleport, is it makes it unnecessary to do any large-scale terraforming or building for transportation purposes. Usually. Although something like transporting villagers is a bit of a niche thing that has special requirements, because you can't really teleport with the villagers, I don't think. Unless Seth can figure something out for that. But then again, those are one-off things. So even like constructing a canal like this, just for the one-time move, is not really all that worthwhile. We're almost there. The end is clearly in sight. Oh, my inventory is full. I don't want all this cobble to just go to waste. Maybe I'll just really quick put down a... Go away! Oh, look what you made me do. Stupid zombie making me break the sugar canes. I'm gonna put down a temporary chest. I say temporary. Watch it be here the whole rest of the time. This can hold some of the stuff. Apart from maybe the wood. Probably want to hold on to that. I wonder if I can skip the night. There's 3 other guys on the server. I don't want to mess with what they're doing. They're not skipping the night. Although maybe they'd want to. I could try asking them. But on the other hand, the nighttime's probably almost over anyway. I'm not sure when morning is, but if that thing ticking up in the center of the screen is a clock, which I think it is, then morning's probably 4:30 or 7:30. Oh! Rusty is apparently listening. Hi, Rusty! I think that it's not necessary to skip the night. I think it's about to skip itself. By the time I can fill this with water, it's probably going to be daytime. I think the sky is already starting to brighten, actually. Okay, the tunnel is complete. It's not a fantastic tunnel, but it is a functional tunnel. Why is this zombie not following me? I guess he just really has trouble paving in water. Alright, dump some of my excess blocks. And buckets. Oh my god, there's a lot of zombies. These are the last of the night, though. Oh, and they're already setting on fire. And I'm on fire. Fantastic. Nothing says it's morning like being set on fire. Nope! I am always glad that creeper griefing is off. Okay, let's fill up with water. Fortunately, with the way this canal is built, it seems to be mostly filling itself, or at least it was. Why'd it stop? I thought it was being amazing, but apparently it's going to require a little bit more manual work than I anticipated. That's okay. No! They're out of the boats! Why is he out of the boat? Well, it's a very good thing I blocked up the back of that cave. I didn't even think about this being an issue. Did the boats sink? Boats can sink in this game. Boat? Where'd the other boat go? And why do I have coal, actually? That's an interesting question. Put the boat down! Oh, there we go. Okay, we have recovered the situation. Have boats always been able to sink? Uh-oh. Nope, we're good. I just temporarily suffocated him, just briefly. But it's fine. Oh, the building is in sight. It's right there. We are so very close. But I am gonna need a piston or something. I'm gonna need to go make a couple of pistons and some redstone. I guess some levers. That might be the best way to do it. I won't worry about opening up the backside of the canal just yet. The priority here is the villagers. I just want to get these guys safely installed. So I'm going to need to push them up twice. And then I'll probably just bust open the wall here to be able to, like, sail them in. I'll need to go get some glass panes to be able to... Oh, no, I'm still holding the glass panes. And I'll need cobble and wood, which is over in this chest. So I'll make sure how I have the supplies to fix it so I can bust open the wall. And then I'll go make some pistons now. Some cobble. Pick my wood back up. Alright, piston time. I think 2 pistons ought to do it. Make a few more planks. Deposit some excess food. Maybe hold on to the carrots. Or at least some of them. That's a much cleaner inventory. Redstone, we have plenty of that. I'm also going to need a bit of iron. Okay, 2 pistons. Let's see if I can do this from memory. Yes! And then I will also need a couple of levers. This shouldn't be too terribly hard. In theory. But we'll see. There's 1 piston. Oh. Actually, I'm going to need 3 pistons. No? No, actually, no, I was right the first time. 2 pistons will do it. It's just not where I thought I would have to put them. Oh. Levers. I thought the lever would push the water away. The water actually breaks the lever. But that's okay. I have an alternative. We're going to make 2 blocks of redstone. For my purposes, this will do basically the same thing. But this should be immune to the water. So we're going to sail the first guy on top of the first piston. And then we need to push the boat up. There we go. Now sail him onto the second piston. Push the boat up. Man, that actually worked. I am totally not surprised. I knew that was going to work. Totally. Never in doubt. So now if we smash into this wall, we can bring him in. Now we need to go get the other one. So pick up the redstone blocks, which I should be able to do with my iron pick. Yeah. And repeat the process. Sail him up first level. Second level. Sail him in. Oh, we are almost there. Pretty soon I won't have to worry about these guys anymore. The trapdoor area is already set. Now we, let's see. Oh, put that down. Let's fill the wall in. So now they are trapped again. Now we take them out of the boats. And also make sure all of the carrots are properly planted. It's one guy out. Oops. I accidentally smashed some carrots, but that's fine. Okay, that's the two of them out. And one guy has already become a farmer. Perfect. And I'll throw them some food to, like, start the breeding process. Nope. Good. Okay. They're stuck in there. I never did put the glowstone, but maybe I can fix that later. I'll leave some carrots here for breeding and planting purposes. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. But now, the only thing I'm missing... Ah, whoops. I didn't want to do this just yet. Now I need, like, a cage to put the spawn in. So... let's just make a bunch of iron bars. And I will use... I'll use cobblestone and iron to make it. I also am gonna need water, and plenty of it. I'm gonna need signs as well. Alright. 12 signs, a water bucket. It's a start. I'll clean this up later. It's what I always say with all of my projects. We'll use the first water bucket here just for measuring purposes mostly. In fact, actually I'm gonna dig a channel and put the first water bucket there. So when the villager baby eventually falls, it's gonna hit the water and it's gonna be pushed sideways. So then another water source block is gonna have to go over here. So we put a sign down to stop it from flowing backwards. And then we'll put another water over here. And in this way, we'll just keep kind of building this channel along. Placing signs every so often. That one's going to say "aw" for no reason other than my fingers were on the keys. How far does the water flow every time? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks or so. Yeah, we get 8 blocks every time we do this. I don't know how far exactly they need to go. We'll do one more. And then this one's going to feed out. Oh, now I'm on my efficiency iron pick. This one is going to drop into a chamber here. So we're going to have to mine out a little prison cell. I don't know how big we want to make this. I want that salute to become like the universal, like, hello symbol now. Excellent. Maybe a 5x5 area? That's going to be the holding pen size. And then the idea is that we're eventually going to build, like, a minecart system that will come at the press of a button or something, take a villager out of this area. And transport them for us. Up to where we need them to be. Put a couple more lights down. So we probably want to dig this down at least a couple more blocks. Not too far. We don't want them to take damage when falling. But I think if it's 3 blocks up to the water source here. Oh, there's a cave. This is like the proper fall distance to make sure that they are stuck here forever. Or at least until we come get them. There is a cave down here. Maybe we'll do something with that eventually. But not right now. So this is going to be the room itself. And then out here, we're going to need a door. How do I want to do this? Iron bars. I want to dig this out a little bit more. Let's put iron bars around here. Like so. Actually, we can go ahead and fill this in now, probably. And then we'll just kind of dig around the side to show that this is the cage area. We'll probably build a fancier room in here eventually, including the minecart system. But for now, we will just kind of leave it the way it is. Does this already come out naturally? It does. Well, that's kind of convenient. I'll dig a way down just for the sake of keeping track of the fact that there is more cave down there that we can do something with. I'll just dig it here for now. Because I don't want to lose track of this natural cave, especially since it has, like, exposed resources that I'm not going to bother collecting right now. And I guess it would probably be not a bad idea to come light this up. Actually, it doesn't go very far, does it? Well, I'll come back for it later anyway. Make sure this is well lit. Okay, we now have a cage where villagers will drop into when the water chute is complete. But we need to go complete the water chute for that to happen. Man, I'm just going through picks left, right, and center. And then we'll eventually build the, Oh, what is this? There's a big cave system, and this did not lead out where I was expecting. I was kind of expecting, like, a flat plane or something. Oh, that was some weird gravel physics there. How do I get home from here? I didn't realize there was a mountain apparently right next to me. Oh, although I did forget, I went underground a little ways over, so home is actually probably this way? Oh yeah, home is over here. So I went a little further than I expected, actually. Which is interesting. Where... What are the coordinates for where we were just at? These coordinates are 193, -14. Oh, I really need to heal. 193, negative 14. Let's try and find that up on the surface. And put a little marker. Negative 14. Oh god! Oh! Oh, I swung at the Enderman. And I'm so lucky I missed. Because that would have been bad if I'd aggroed him just out in the open unprepared like this. 193, negative 14 is right here. So this is about where we want to start building. Eventually, I'm going to build a giant prison-like complex with a series of small cells, which are going to hold the villagers. So that each cell just has a villager that can't go anywhere, and we can keep re-rolling it to be trades that we like. And then eventually we're just going to have a big library of cells that you can just walk down. Maybe there'll be little sign posts saying what the villagers have so you don't have to go inspect them. And it's going to be pretty sweet. Well, for us anyway. It's not exactly going to be humane for the villagers, but they're just villagers. It's fine. Villagers who are desperately trying to go to bed, I guess? Although, even when it wasn't nighttime, they were still desperately trying to get out. I don't know why they're so desperate to escape. Okay, let's go back and get one more bucket. There we go. One more bucket should finish the water channel. Perfect. Now, villagers who fall in here should eventually be pushed down into that prison from which there's no escape. Oh, I shouldn't have. No. I don't want to be pushed in the prison. Oh wait, I have a bucket. I can fix this. So now we just need to get out of here. And break these blocks behind us. The blocks will be pushed over, they'll eventually despawn. And we should be okay. I'm gonna maybe throw them some additional carrots. Oh, I'm missing a few of the carrots. Are you guys getting enough food? Like, make some babies? I would like to be able to put a baby in my prison. Alright, we'll leave them to that. How did you get here? Are they breeding it? They're breeding? Breed faster. Alright, let's go. Let's clean this up. Well, we're here. Just because we don't need this anymore. Oh, my inventory is full. There's just 2 blocks of redstone sitting on the ground. Alright, I'm gonna dump some stuff and then come back for that. And then the next thing we need to do is make a way to easily access the prison. Just dump a bunch of these blocks. I don't need these boats anymore. I don't need to hold this redstone or this copper. This 1 iron ingot. I don't need signs for the moment, or paper, or bones. Or levers. And coal we can get rid of. Spare hoe can also be gotten rid of. I might actually want some additional blocks. I probably have enough cobble. Do we have wood? Yeah, I'll take some additional wood. Oh, I at least need a little bit of dirt to be able to patch up that other area. Do I... What do we have for... Let's get some stone on the smelt. Because I feel like for the prison area, we probably want to build more in stone. Do we have stone bricks just available? There's one. Actually, maybe not. Hang on here. Let's take... We have 60 plus... Well, no, that's fine. We'll leave that smelting. What about this deep slate? Can we smelt... We can smelt this into just deep slate. And then presumably craft that into bricks? Let's try it. Because deep slate looked pretty sweet, so I'm thinking deep slate prison might be the way to go. And that would be new. As opposed to just reusing the same building blocks I always use in every series. So that sounds pretty good. Oh, did I accidentally... I accidentally took the fuel out of this? I think I did. Alright, let's take some of this deep slate and see what we can do with it. Can we... No? What happens if you mine deep slate? If you mine deep slate, it probably goes back to being cobbled deep slate, doesn't it? Yeah. What do you do with deep slate? Nothing? Is there any point to smelting this? Aren't you supposed to be able to make bricks out of this or something? Oh, you make deep slate into polished deep slate bricks. Alright. So maybe we don't want to actually smelt this. Actually, that makes it even easier to build with. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll just... Well, I keep taking the coal out by accident. I'm just going to leave all these smelters smelting regular stone so that I have it for using it later. And then let's take this deep slate and turn it into polished deep slate. And then turn that into some deep slate bricks. And then I don't know what to do with this just regular deep slate. But we have some stacks now of deep slate bricks. And with that, we can make some deep slate stairs. Ooh. Okay. Let's quickly go make a way down so that we can see what's going on. So this is about where we're going to build. let's go back from this a bit. Because that was kind of right in front of our prison cell. So let's cut down this area. And somewhere over here, we'll build a stairway down. And west is over where our cell is. I didn't see what Y level it's at, though. So that's unfortunate. We're just going to have to guess at that a little bit. It should be pretty close to Y63, though, actually, because that's sea level. And we had to go up a couple blocks to get to that other area we were at. And then we had to go down a couple blocks for the water passage, and then down a couple more. So it's actually probably pretty close to Y60, I would say. That's a good enough guess to be working with for the purpose of building. So we'll dig down, we'll put a staircase to like Y60. And then we'll see where we're at. So this will be the central part of the staircase, right here. And if you enter it here, from this level, we're going to make this ground level. And we're just going to start working our way down. Like so. And eventually we'll get down far enough. It's a long way to go. Is this going down steep enough? Maybe not. Maybe I'd like this to go down a little bit steeper. So we'll build the staircase a little bit larger. So we'll center it around a 3x3 area. Well, I guess we can leave these bricks here. We just won't mine those out as we go down. So this is the 3x3 center of the staircase here. And then the staircase itself is going to be too wide. Like so. And it's going to come down here. And we've already dug into a ravine. That's going to save us some digging. I used the term ravine very lightly in this case. And then this will need to be built out to match. No, that's not how I wanted to build the staircase. Ugh, staircases are difficult. So then there's going to be a little 2x2 landing here. And then I need to run back up. This area is interesting, though, in how it's kind of developed with naturally occurring caves and stuff. Let's not be too picky, because I don't want to take too long here. We can always come back and make it look nicer later. In fact, to that end, maybe I'll just make things easy and build with bricks first. Although if I'm doing that, the bricks should be a little lower down. Although from this angle, I can hit the stairs. 1, 2, 3. And then this is where we're going to need another 2x2 section. Right here. And then if I can jump back on top of this. It shouldn't actually have to go much deeper. Although I could have actually built an elevator, now that I think about it. Stairs are just kind of my default. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I can nerd pull. An elevator might have been easier, but it's okay. We can always put an elevator in later. I just need to go get a new pickaxe to be able to finish this. And put away some of the excess crap in my inventory so that I have room to pick up these blocks. There we go, and get some iron. The iron is a little bit low, but that's okay. Once we've got villager breeding on the go, then the next step is to find diamonds. And during that, I'll find plenty of iron. And everything else. Diamonds are going to be the rarest thing we need from down there, so everything other than diamonds are going to be gathered in abundance. And I really should be lighting up these woods to prevent hostile monsters from spawning near my house. I heard a villager sound, which makes me very hopeful that there are actually villagers already down in the prison. Rusty, I have a Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe. I have an... What was it? It was a... Fortune 3... Fortune 3... Gosh, dang it, my memory is so bad. Unbreaking 3. I have a Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe. That's it. That's all. That's the only... It's nothing much. I just have an Efficiency 3, a Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4 diamond pick. It could be better. But, you know. In a new world, sometimes one has to make do. I hear them, but I don't see them. Perhaps I'm a bit too high still. So this is 1, 2, 3. So down here I need another 2x2. Let's come down one more layer. 1, 2. 1, 2, and 3. And this is where I'll need to build another 2x2 area. And then the question is this low enough that we can figure out where the villagers are? They sound real close. They've got to be here. Oh, I broke into the prison. We're actually considerably too high. That's interesting. But there's already a baby villager down there. So that much at least is working. Let's block this up. So as not to be an issue. Because I don't want to mess with that. And then continue digging around a little bit more. One, two, whoops. That one doesn't go there. One stair, two stair. Three stair. And then this is where another 2x2 goes. Congratulations, Rusty, on your nether challenge. And then is Y60 about the right level? We were like 5 blocks above him, so I'm guessing no. I think we need to come one more level down and then be like 1 under. 2, 3. Oh. This is where it turns again. And this might be the level we want to stay at. Maybe. I'm going to dig over and see if we can find the villager again. Ah, yeah. We're here. So this is just 1 level too high. Maybe we can lower it later. Or maybe we can just keep them on an elevated pedestal. I'm gonna have to kind of dig through the staircase I built earlier. But that's fine. We'll just build it like that. There we go. So now we have a staircase that comes down here. It's not pretty. There's a lot we could do to improve this. I'll start by putting some steps down on it. And mining out some of the above area. This will make it a little easier to come and go through here. Oh, I did not anticipate gravel. Did I make enough stairs? Hopefully, I made quite a few. Are we good now? Is this pretty much out? This is out. Okay. And these trees are a little in the way. My inventory is full, though, so I don't want to mess with that now. We need to go dump off some other blocks. I need to do something about inventory sorting. I think I'm leaving too much excess just junk in my inventory because I can't be bothered to sort it properly. And then we'll dig this bit out as well. Just to make a slightly nicer corridor that leads over here. But now, we have made some pretty significant progress today. Because we now have villagers that are trapped in a little hut. They should be automatically breeding. And their children should be just dumped into this cage. We already have 1 villager. That's probably the one I fed manually, though. But still, that proves that the system works, that we can breed them like that. Worst comes to worst, we could poke a little hole in the shack and then this village, you know, we could feed them manually and more villagers would come down here. But hopefully now, just kind of AFKing near here, we should accumulate a bunch of villagers. Maybe I'll need to build some extra beds to make that happen, depending on how close they are, whether or not this guy still has claimed the bed that's over there. There might be some things I need to work out, and some kinks. But this is at least the theory, and it should maybe be working. The next step after this is I want to build a system where, like, I can poke a hole in the fence here and run a minecart rail through it, and just have a minecart that goes in one side, goes through the room, comes out the other side, and if there's a villager in there, it'll pick them up and then bring them out in the minecart. And then the minecart is going to run up, like maybe circling around this staircase, and then come to the surface, or somehow it's going to switch back and forth. It's going to come up. It's going to get to the surface up here, and then we are going to have a area built, which is going to be the prison I was describing earlier, that has just loads of cells lined up one on top of the other, and every villager is going to get put into a tiny little cell with a little opening in the front to make it accessible, and then they're going to get a crafting station and keep getting re-rolled until they reach something useful. And then once they are useful, we can put like a little sign that says what things they have. Eventually, when we get some name tags, we could name them after, you know, something particularly important. Like if one of the librarians is like a mending villager, we can put a little sign that shows his full inventory, but we can name him the mending guy. And that way it's easy for everybody to keep track of when they come shopping. And they can just, if they're looking for mending, they can come find the mending guy and buy their appropriate book from him. And we'll get just like a whole line of all the different types so that we have plenty of people to be able to sell to, and we can start getting an economy going to get lots of emeralds in order to be able to buy things like the mending book, or if we can get it like a sharpness 5 book, stuff like that. And then once we have those books in hand, then we can really start to worry about enchanting and stuff, because those are the most important enchantments and the hardest part. And so then all we need to do is go get diamonds, which I think is going to be the easy part now that we have a Fortune 3 pickaxe that we can use. And we can go get a full set of diamond armor and start really trying to enchant it. XP is still going to be a little bit of a pain because we don't have an XP farm set up yet, but mining for quartz really wasn't that bad. So hopefully there's enough quartz to be able to get us all of the fundamentals that we need. And then we can worry about setting up an actual XP farm after we're already decently geared and just use it for, I don't know, some additional gearing, or replacing lost gear, or mending up our broken gear, or things like that. But that is the plan for the time being. Yeah, the minecart is going to be fun. It's going to be a little weird trying to figure out how to set it up so it basically provides a villager on button push. But that's going to be a little bit of interesting engineering to set that up. And then it's going to be fun to be able to just like summon a villager. And that's pretty cool. But we'll start working on that stuff next time. I think that's enough progress for now. In the meanwhile, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.